Hello, Aries, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be a timeless message from your spirit guides. So whenever you come across this, that's when you are meant to hear this. I will tell you this, a little announcement. As I am recording this reading, I have put up on my booking channel, my booking site where you can book personal readings, a $5 one-card poll, which seems to be something y'all want. I will say that it's gaining popularity here. It's about 4 to 5 minutes long, recorded on video for you. You get to ask any question about any situation in your life that you want guidance on from your spiritual team. And as I've been doing these, I will tell you, just quite honestly, that it's usually more than one card. Spirit just does what it wants to do in these, and that's absolutely fine. That's what you're, needing. So if you are interested in booking that, you just go in the description box below, click on the Simply Book Me link. A page is going to pop up that says Book Now. You click on the Book Now, and another page pops up that shows all the readings that I offer, and I believe the $5 one is the first one you see. So, with that being said, let's get your overall energy from Spirit. Spirit guides, spiritual team for Aries. What is the overall energy for this reading? Show us clearly. What does Aries need to know? Show us clearly. What does Aries need to know? Show us clearly. What does Aries need to know, please? Show us clearly, please. What does Aries need to know? Thank you. All right. So, Aries, your overall energy here, ooh, I love this, is inner voice. Yeah, I could have called that. First of all, I'm going to tell you right now, you have the 2 and an 8, which in numerology is a 10, ending of a cycle. You're beginning a new cycle of trusting yourself, okay? That doesn't mean that you're not out there gaining knowledge, learning, if this is love, learning about a person, truly learning about a person, if it's in other areas of your life, gaining knowledge. But here's the big thing. You may be gaining knowledge. It's so funny that this came up in a conversation with a friend of mine. But you're trusting your inner voice even more. And I said this before because it's a great example. Sorry if I got the sniffles, guys. Aries, some of the biggest entrepreneurs out there, successful people out there in life, will take all the data, right? All the data, all the proof, if you will. They always do. But if their inner voice goes against that, they always pick their inner voice and they always win, okay? So right now I feel like you're highly connected to your higher self in order to make the best decisions for you. I feel like you're getting really, really in touch with that, okay? Recognizing how that works for you as an individual, okay? We all have these abilities. There's not one person on the planet that, is exempt from the abilities to reach the higher realms, to get that advice, to trust that. But I think yours, because it's like hands here almost to me, that I know it's not, but it looks like hands to me, like you're opening up to that. You're having a higher connection with self, with spirit, to help you with that intuition, to help you with that inner voice, to make the best decisions for you in your life. And I think that's brilliant because a lot of people, they just don't trust it. They just don't trust it. And then they look back and they go, oh, I should have listened to myself, right? So I feel like that is something you are being in tune with, and that is something that you are practicing. Okay, Aries? Now, I'm going to read from the book just because they told me to on these. So I'm just going to read this one little piece here. It says, tune into your inner compass. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center, where we can tune into our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Sorry, the sniffles are so much. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternative route, and give you new directions. You cannot get it wrong. Listen to reoccurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. Terrible reading. I'm so sorry. But again, listening to that inner voice, I like how it says in there, you can't go wrong. Spirit will just readjust you to the right path. So even though I said in the beginning, like, oh, I should have listened to that, don't beat yourself up for it, okay, Aries? Don't. Let that go. Maybe it wasn't divine timing, right? But listen to that inner compass. It's so important that we do. All right, let's see what else we have from Spirit here. Spiritual team. Ooh, I just got the chills, guys. Spiritual team for Aries. What is the message here? Spiritual team for Aries. What is the message? What is the message? What is it that you would like them to know? What is the advice? What is the message? I'm sorry if you guys hear other snorting in the background. That is my dog Luna, and I am dog sitting a little dog Lolita, and they are playing. So if it sounds weird, that's why. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? So between me and the dog snorting, I don't know. Let's see what we have here. First card out, right, is the Justice card. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. So this is a card of understanding. It's a card of karmic balance. It's a card of living your truth. So I feel like, again, as there is this pathway here, and there is this balance here, and the sun and the moon, that you are taking time at this point in your life to balance out your energy in a way where you can, like I said in the beginning, take the facts of the situation, because that is so important to get the knowledge, right? With the Justice card, the truth, right? But also balancing that with that inner voice, okay? With that thing that tells you, yes, this is the direct, even when everybody else tells you no, right? When everybody says, oh no, that's so silly, don't do that, don't be with this person, don't invest in this, don't take that job, don't leave your job. You know, okay? Be your own judge. That is weird. I don't think I've ever said that. Be your own judge, okay? You decipher. You take that information in, meditate on it, or trust your body, okay? There's a big thing about trusting your body with intuition. So, for example, let's say, this is just an off-the-wall example, I guess. But say you want to buy a property, right? Say you want to buy a property, and everybody's telling you, no, that's not a good area to buy in, or that's too expensive, or this, that, and the other. And you have all this feedback coming in, right? But you've done your research on it, and your gut tells you that you're going to buy this piece of property, and you know in 5 years it's going to be worth way more than what you purchased it for, right? Trust it. Trust that. Because this card is about being in alignment, right? And I think that you're seeing things very clearly. Again, Justice card. You're seeing things very clearly here. And you also have here which is so beautiful, the sun, right? And the sun is about new beginnings. The sun is about positivity. It's about abundance. It's about seeing things others may not see, seeing the potential in yourself, in this project, in this person, right? And staying in that energy of your own positivity because you just know, right? Good time for you to trust in yourself. Again, it does not mean not to get the information you need, not to listen to the information, listen to the advisor, right? But that again, or listen to the research. Again, don't follow just that. All right, Aries. And I think, Aries, for you at this particular time, even though this is a timeless reading, it's just felt that way as of lately, that you're really, really getting into your own, right? You're really stepping up into your own. You know who you are, where maybe you were lost, right? Maybe at the core of yourself, you knew who you are, and you knew that you were smart. You knew you were intelligent. You knew you could have unconditional love. You knew all these things, but you weren't sitting in that, right? You weren't sitting in that power. You weren't sitting in your own divineness. Now you are. God, I am so sorry. All right. So we have here the Dawn of Rings, which would be the Page of Pentacles. Yes, I love this so much for you. So amazing to me. I said, take the knowledge, get the knowledge, get the knowledge, right? And this says diligence on it, right? You're doing your due diligence. You're getting the knowledge that you need. Again, general reading, so whatever this resonates with in your life. So if it's love, it's like you're doing your research on this person. And it's reflection here, right? I love that, because you're really, the reflection part is for me the inner voice part. And it's so down to earth, and it's so respectable. I feel, Aries, like you're going to get a lot of people looking up to you. I feel like people are going to be looking up to you. They're going to be trusting you. They're going to be looking at you as a leader, right? Which makes sense, because Major Arcana card for you is the Emperor. And there's something about you being very steady and stable in this new energy. Really trusting yourself. Because in this card, it's almost like, you see the mountain here? But this person is already past the mountain. They're not facing the mountain like, here's the challenge. They're like, I've climbed the mountain. I have the information. I know the answers here. Not in a cocky way, in I've experienced it way. And I just feel like there's so much trust in yourself. It's almost like you have so much trust in yourself you can't fail. And that's not to say you can't, but even if you do, feel like, oh, well, I didn't make the right choice there, or I failed at this. You've gained so much knowledge from it that you don't look at it as a failure. You look at it as like, I learned something new. This is such a great balance between, again, and I know I keep saying it, but your spiritual team keeps saying it. It's such a great balance between knowledge and spirit. You're in a prime place, right? You're in the zone. I love this. I love this, Aries. Let's see what else we have here. Aries, also, don't forget to check your other placements. It's so important for you to check your rising, especially, but your moon and your Venus. So watch those readings also. Four of Wands. Love this. So much prosperity, so much harmony. What was I saying? That great balance between your spiritual side and your physical side, right? Your 3D side, whether that's money you're focused on and job and career, or whether that's love, right? There is a connection here. If it's love, that there is such a beautiful connection in the spiritual realm where, you're just meant to be, but also that physical connection. But this is stability, right? This is how we bring stability into our life and balance. I feel like a lot of you, I don't know, you can put it in the comments, Aries, but I feel like a lot of you are coming back to your core self. Like maybe because of the way they talked about it in the guidebook, like you kind of went off course, second guessing yourself, not sure, feeling down about yourself. And you come back and you're like, wait, whoa. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you're like, I'm the emperor. Right? But even the emperor goes around and talks to his council, talks to his knights, right? Doesn't mean he listens and does what they say, but he does take the information in. It's quite beautiful. All right, something just flew out here. What do we have here? Four of Swords. Wow. Look up angel number 44, okay? That's going to be a big angel number for you. I love the Four of Swords because, again, if you think about this with the Four of Wands, and it talks about the stability and the joy and the celebration, but you also talk about the Four of Swords, and I don't know how well you guys can see it. There's someone meditating here, right? The mind. Swords is mind. So when we're meditating with the mind, what we're actually doing is tapping into our higher selves. So you're doing that to bring out the answers that you seek. This is interesting. Sorry, guys, I had to pause. So the Four of Wands is also known as the portal card, the 1111 card, right? Which is a great number. Look that angel number up. But the 1111 portal is basically like when we change our reality, right? We change timelines. What's so interesting about this is look at this Four of Swords on this particular tarot deck. This person is in between 2 and 2. They're in between the portal. They're going through the dimension. So I feel like this is a really big shift for you. I mean, a really big shift in some area of your life. Maybe more than one area of your life, where you're just seeing things very clearly. I love that. And I can look at these cards a million times and see something new. I don't think I ever noticed before that this person is going through a portal, right? Show me clearly. What is the message for Aries, please? Show me clearly for Aries. Thank you. All right, Aries. Sorry, but it's going to storm here and my lighting is terrible, so I'm trying to see these. Even though they're beautiful, beautiful cards, they're hard to read without the right lighting. You have the Ace of Wands. Okay? There's that epiphany. There's that new beginning. There's where I'm seeing things clearly. There's where I have passion for self, passion for what I'm creating, passion for another person, passion for the business. You know, you name it. You've got this. Because you're getting so well balanced in both realms, you have this unstoppable want to have a better life, live a more passionate life, go towards the things you want, with a sense of excitement and ambition. And I think that's beautiful. I think, Aries, you tell me again, tell me in the comments, but I feel like you've been out of whack for like maybe the last year. From the time you watch this, I mean, time's funny stuff. Could be 6 months, could be a few years, but I feel like you've been like not yourself. And it's almost like you're coming back to yourself, coming back to the Emperor, coming back to your wisdom, coming back to that inner voice, but still, again, taking in the information and the knowledge, the data. Like maybe you felt like you were in a fog. Not anymore. You're coming out of that fog. I love it. I love it. What else do we have for Aries? Show me clearly What else do we have for Aries? Show me clearly. What do we have for Aries? Thank you. All right, my Aries. I awaken the limit. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yeah, this is you coming back to yourself here. I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. When we're feeling in fog and we're not feeling quite ourselves and we're feeling confused, right? That's very low vibration feelings. I awaken to the limitless, if I could talk, love. That's a high vibration, right? This isn't necessarily talking about love for another person or for what you're doing, because it says limitless love within me, right? Returning to the feeling of love, the feeling of joy within yourself in order to be in alignment, in order to love your inner self so you can listen to your inner voice, returning to spirit in a way that makes your earthly experience exceptional. Living an exceptional life. That's beautiful. And I am so happy for you, Taurus. So Taurus, if you have Taurus in your chart, when I do that, that tells me that if you have Taurus in your chart, you need to watch the Taurus reading, okay? Because you might be rising, you might be Venus, or your moon sign, okay? Watch that one. But the other thing that Spirit just gave me is Taurus is the sign of what you value. Sorry, I couldn't think about that word. It's the sign of what we value. And I think you're coming back to, what do I value in life? So again, if you have Taurus in your chart, go watch that. Okay, go watch that. Okay, Aries? Because that very rarely happens, but when it happens, it's telling me you're going to have to watch that one too. So with that being said, Aries, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Comment. I read each and every one. And all of my love, light, and blessings to you, Aries. Until next time.